Welcome to Card Today, where we talk about Vivid Strike. And speaking of Vivid Strike, it is coming out tomorrow on Friday. And I actually wonder what cards they're going to show us next, because I know the RayZero trial deck is coming out on July 14th. Illya is coming out on the 28th, and in English we have Bang Dream on the 30th and Persona 5 after that. And the fuck is this? Why is Luck and Logic advertised on the Weiss Schwarz website? So I guess there's going to be a new Luck and Logic anime coming out, and is this becoming a Weiss set? No, I doubt it. Probably they're just doing like some weird Bushiroad cross promotion. It is going to air in July. Am I going to watch it? Probably not. Oh, cards, that's right. The first card we're going to look at is Largeback Fuka. She is a 0/0 green fighting house style character. She has 3 abilities, and this is a pretty good card. First ability is for every marker underneath this card gets plus 1 level and power plus 1,500. Oh baby, but how does she get it? When this card reverses its opponent in battle, you may look at the top card of your deck. If you do, place that card face down underneath this card to serve as a marker. So it's super easy to get a marker. Although it is on reverse, there are potential disruptive plays, but still. Also, when this card declares an attack and you have 2 or more other fighting characters, this card gets plus 2,000 power until the end of the turn. So on play, when it attacks, it can go up to 3,500, not counting that back row support. Get the marker, and it does go up to 3,000 for base. And it's protection of suiciders and auto effects that get rid of level 0 characters for, you know, a level 0. This is actually pretty good. So here's another card with a marker effect. It is Confronting Rina Fuka. She's a green 1/1 fighting Howl character. She has 2 abilities, and they're the exact same abilities as the other card. For every marker, it gets a plus 1 level, plus 1,500. When it reverses, you get the top card of your deck, put underneath it as a marker. It is decent, only if there was a way to get the markers underneath this card, that'd be great. Like, if it was a counter or something, that'd be amazing. Well, here is Fabia Korzelf. She is a 0/0 green fighting character. She has 2 effects. The first one is when this card is played from your hand to your stage, look up to 2 cards from the top of your deck and return them to the original order at the top of your deck. That is pretty good, although you can't, like, rearrange them. That kind of sucks. Her other effect is discard 1 card from your hand to the waiting room. When this card is played from your hand to your stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 Huracan from your waiting room, return it to your hand. So you do get a card. You get this card specifically. Huracan is a 1/0 green counter. And counter, when you do not control a Fuka in its name, you cannot play this card from your hand. Choose 1 house style character, put it to rest. Then choose up to 1 house style character from your waiting room, place it underneath one of your Confronting Rina Fuka or Largeback Fuka face down to serve as a marker. Oh shit, so you get a marker underneath the Largeback Fuka or Confronting Rina Fuka in a counter. I mean, you gotta rest a Howl art style character and you gotta have a Fuka on the field, so most likely you will be reversing that one, but if you're activating it during your opponent's turn, that's not really that big of a deal. It does get the boost because you do put the marker underneath it. So in a way, it is kind of like a 1,500 backup that's permanent. And if the power is increased enough that you get to reverse your opponent's character, you get another marker. This combo is pretty good. Is it viable level 0, level 1 game? Yeah, kind of. It can go up really high up with the back row support and those markers. And we gotta wait until Luke gets that deck profile going. So here is... Wait, hold up. I gotta load up this song. Alright, there we go. Bathing together Einhard and Fuka, and Einhard isn't the only thing that's hard. Oh fuck, I hope my mom doesn't watch my videos. She's a 0/0 green fighting house style character, and she has 2 abilities. Her first effect is auto, discard 1 card from your hand to the waiting room. When your character reveals a treasure trigger during the trigger check, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 card from your clock, return it to your hand, and place the top card of your deck to your clock. That is really specific, and the effect isn't really that good. Like, if it healed permanently, that'd be great, but you are replacing it. That's okay, I guess. But their last ability is a Climax combo that is Brainstorm. Pay 1 and rest this card. And it's not really like a traditional Climax combo, it involves climaxes. So you send the top 4 card of your deck to your waiting room. For every conclusion after the reign and historical champion amongst those cards, search your deck for up to 1 fighting character, show it to your opponent, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck, then choose 1 of your characters and that gets plus 1,000 power until the end of the turn. Like, those are climaxes that you're going to be running in the deck with this card, so that does make sense. The first effect isn't completely useless now, and it is a Searching Brainstorm. Like I said, Vivid Strike is coming out tomorrow, so let's look at the promo cards. We have Invitation to Martial Arts Einhart. She's a fighting house style character, and when you have 2 or less stock, this card cannot declare an attack. It is at 6,500 for no cost, so they had to nerf this a bit. Here's Unforgivable Rena. She is a 2/1 blue fighting lady character with 2 effects. When this card is played from your hand to your stage and you have 4 or more fighting or clothes characters, you may place the top card of your deck to your stock. So with the full field, does pay for its cost. It's not bad. Here's her other effect. You pay 1 when this card is played from your hand to your stage. You may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for 1 fighting or clothes character, show it to your opponent, add it to your hand, and shuffle your deck. So you can use the stock that you saved up from its other effect, so you can search your deck. That's not bad. It is at level 2, so you can get some level 3s, but 3,500 power for a level 2 that isn't support? She's cute, but no thanks. Here's Looking Straight Fuka. She is a 0/0 green fighting house style character. When this card is played from your hand to your stage, look up to 2 cards from the top of your deck and return them to original order of the top of your deck. So you can't even arrange them however you want? Damn, that's a shame. Her last effect is when the damage this card deals is cancelled, you may place this card to your stock. So when you attack, you do get 2 stock, but you lose this card, leaving your field open. Run only for pure waifu decks, I say. Here's my favorite girl spectating a match, Vivio. She is a red 0/0 fighting Odd Eyes character. She has 2 abilities, and her first one is this. This ability can be activated once per turn. When you use an act ability, this card gets plus 2,000 power until the end of the turn. Fuck, that's really nice, because Vivio, that's her shtick, pretty much. And the act abilities are pretty easy. Most of the support cards for Vivio are just, rest a single card and then it gets an effect. Its last ability is when this card is reversed in battle, your opponent may choose 1 character from your waiting room and place it to the top of the deck. Boy! You lose your draw fees, but you are guaranteed a character. But, knowing your opponent, they'll probably pick a character that you can't run. I'll do it. I'll probably run it. Those are all the cards that we have today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or Saturday. I don't know, one of those days.